Welcome to Pineview High School for 4A State Championship Baseball here on the Fan Sports Network. It's our Boulevard home series of the weekend. It's Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff, and the Bucks Ace Hardware pregame show built by Bucks Ace. Everything for your home, lawn, and garden. Think Bucks, 3 Southern Utah locations. Paulie, 11-0 Panthers. Right according to script last night, Coach Walker probably slept pretty good. And here we go for Game 2. It's a must-win for the Bobcats. If they can win this game, they'll turn around and play another game after this to decide who advances to the Super Regionals next week against Park City.
Absolutely. It was an offensive explosion powered by senior leader Andrew Shakespeare. Was talking on the drive Friday. Now he leads the Panthers in batting average, OPS, home runs, stolen bases. He is the straw that stirs the drink for Pineview. Another long ball to add to the total, and this guy is white hot at the right time for the Panthers. Tristan Sylvester was also incredible in the 11-0 win for the Panthers, showing immense control of the strike zone, pitching to contact, and, of course, the Ks. The Bobcats really only had a spark in the form of Rad Sparrow and C.J. Lofthouse, who collected the only 2 hits for the Bobcats. Speaks to Sylvester's dominance on the mound yesterday in an 11-0 win for Pineview.
Yeah, just gave up those 2 hits. Great play by Kyson Millen to go chase down a ball, throw it back to Sylvester, and keep that shutout on the board there in the 5th inning as they 10-run mercy rule the Bobcats. Pretty similar lineup for Pineview today as we take a look at the House of Jump starting lineups. The only change is going to be Sylvester going from first and Daxton Chase jumping over to the pitcher's mound. Let's take a look at the House of Jump starting lineups for you right now. Not many from Game 1 yesterday either. Yesterday we had just one change for them. They'll put Isaac Daniels into the lineup as the designated hitter, and he'll bat behind Howell. There you can see House of Jump for your next kid's birthday party, or just wanting the kids to go bounce off the walls, get them out of the house. House of Jump, it's a Southern Utah fan favorite. Paulie's been spotted over there jumping on the trampolines, dunking basketballs.
That's right.
like the Denver Nuggets mascot Rocky.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I love House of Jump. I think our show colleague Monica had a birthday party over there just recently.
I think the kids had fun.
Yeah, had a great time.
There's your starting lineup right there for these 2 teams, and we will keep track of obviously the other games going on around the state in 4A. You look at some of the Nets on Fire score updates from yesterday. Cedar and Hurricane both dropped baseball games, so they're in must-win situations today on the road, and we'll see if they can get it done. It's you got to win 2 today if you're the Tigers or the Reds. Pineview just needs this one game. Get some more rest till next weekend in the Super Regionals against Park City. Park City probably scouting this series pretty closely.
Yeah, I would assume so, as both these teams, Skyview in a different spot trying to stave off elimination today, and we got the national anthem.
So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back, and we'll play some baseball. Stay with us, everybody, on The Fan.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Discover elegance at the Awning Company. Join us at the St. George Parade of Homes this week. See our exquisite awnings featured in select homes. Elevate your outdoor space with us. Call for a free quote today.
Hi, I'm Jermaine O'Jegber from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. The home team, the Pineview Panthers, taking the field here, moments away from some baseball. Let's take a look at our Team de Auto Sales keys to the game, Paulie. What do you see For Skyview, let's start with the Bobcats.
For Skyview, they need to barrel up some hits. They only collected 2 yesterday from guys that were down in the batting order. The top hitters have to respond, and I'm targeting Tyker Neal, who's batting .333 on the season. He needs to be the driving force if the Bobcats are to survive and stave off elimination.
All right, for the Panthers, anything in particular you're looking for?
Yeah, Daxton Chase on the mound today needs to replicate Tristan Sylvester's dominance for the Panthers to move on. No need to stretch this out to a third game. Pitch in the zone, pitch to contact, and get the ball on the ground for this great defense. And be resilient as Skyview is trying to stave off elimination, like I said. So, keys to the game, Team D'Auto.
Love it. Good stuff, Paulie. Daxton is a lefty. He's go righty yesterday with Sylvester, then you come back with the lefty and give him a different look. You look at the numbers coming in for Daxton Chase, 4.20 ERA. He's 2-0, hasn't lost a game in 5 appearances, and he hasn't seen a ton of work, just 8 1/3 innings the entire season, so should be relatively fresh. Hasn't thrown a lot of innings, or could be a little bit rusty. How do you want to look at it? But he's a gamer. He wants the ball. And Kyler Walker, first-year skipper of the Panthers, giving him the ball. And we'll see what happens. It's kind of a luxury to give Nash Schroeder, their ace, some rest if they can win this game and not have to, play an extra game this afternoon after this one ends. Then Nash can really get some extended break to next week and be ready to go against Park City.
Absolutely. It's kind of like in the MLB when you play a wild card game and use your best pitcher, and then you got a series coming up the next week. So for Pineview to be able to save their best pitcher, I think that's a huge key in this whole thing in the playoff run.
On the other side, they are not going to give the ball to Tyker Neal. They are throwing a pitcher, Jackson Markworth. So Markworth we'll see in the bottom of the first inning. We'll tell you a little bit more about his numbers. That's the Bucks Ace Hardware pregame show. Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff. Let's play some afternoon baseball. Game 2 of this best-of-3 series here from Pineview High School. Chase warm-up tosses are complete. And here is Neal to lead things off for the Bobcats. First pitch of the game, and it's just a bit outside for ball 1. Play-by-play today brought to you by our friends, and our replays on the live stream brought to you by Red Rock Real Estate. From land to luxury, check out redrockrealestate.com. Chase, pitch 2, fouled off. Fabulous Freddy's foul ball, 1-1 the count.
Tyker Neal, kind of a two-way star for the Bobcats, batting .333 and also leading the team with the earned run average at 3.4. So kind of a little Shohei Ohtani in high school.
There you go. Everybody wants to be Shohei, right?
That's right. Do both things. Get
Although
paid
he's
for
not,
both.
although he's not pitching this year, it doesn't look like. So.
That's right.
1-1 pitch coming from Dax. And inside and gets away from Kyson Millen. Set the defense for the Panthers behind Daxton Chase. Millen behind the dish. Stubbs at third. Nash Schroeder at short. DeWitt at second. Sylvester's over at first. And in left field, Cash Cisneros, Andrew Shakespeare in center, and Porter Campbell out there in right field. Tyker Neal, the only Bobcat hitting over 300 in the lineup for Coach Neal. Tyker hitting .333. Didn't get a hit yesterday. Made an unbelievable defensive play, though, at shortstop off a ricochet, then raced over to the bag, got a diving tag on the third base bag to get a force out.
Yeah. Yeah, there was the guys down the batting order a little bit yesterday that got the hits. Rad Sparrow, C.J. Lofthouse.
This is a Bobcat team that struggled. I mean, yesterday they were averaging .222 as a team. After just 2 hits yesterday, they dipped down to .219 coming into this game. And there's a rocket into right. Gets past the right fielder out there. That was Campbell, and that's going to give Tyker Neal second base. And that's just what the Bobcats needed. Get a runner into scoring position right out of the gate.
Yeah, that's a extra base hit and something they didn't have all of yesterday, and they just barrel one up right away and get one to the right field gap, and they're on.
I'm going to score
runner in scoring position.
I'm going to score that a single and then an error. I'm not going to give him a Coral Canyon Golf Course extra base hit there.
Okay.
I think he should have made that play.
A tough judge.
Yeah, I guess. Not trying to be. I just think if you went and asked Porter Campbell if he should have got to that ball and kept it from the fence, he'd tell you yes. That's how I look at it.
True.
But regardless, Tyker Neal's down there at second base. pretty good lead. Schroeder is starting to kind of, now he'll pull off the wheel, and here comes Daxton Chase, left-handed delivery, and that's roped into center field. Shakespeare's got a beat on it, going back, and there's out number 1. And they will tag from second to third, and he is sliding, but the ball was not thrown to third. It was cut off to shortstop, so they'll give him that tag and 1 away. But now you've got, after getting shut out yesterday, you've got the go-ahead in the first run of the series for the Bobcats sitting over there at third base with just 1 down.
That's right. You've got an opportunity here. You had the pass ball yesterday. The close chance to extend the game, but it fizzled out in the later innings, in the 5th inning. But today, this is a great chance to get on the board early.
Daxton Chase ready to go to work here on Wilson after Williams flew out. And that first pitch just outside, ball 1. Daxton rocking the flat bill PV hat. The white uniforms for the Panthers, the white bottoms, black tops for the Bobcats. And fastball away. By the way, Wilson's got like a hoodie on underneath. Doesn't he know it's 85 degrees outside?
I think it's one of those short sleeve hoodies.
Okay.
They're kind of hot.
Yeah.
In the younger generations. Yeah, I see them a lot.
You got some of those?
I don't.
Oh. Okay. You will, though.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah, maybe I'll work one in.
2-0 pitch. And staying away, and 3-0. So Dax having a little command issue on this at bat with Wilson, the right-handed hitter at the plate. See if he's got the take sign on here. Murdoch is on deck. Tyker Neal's over at third. Just getting underway here, and he lost him. I believe that's Jason Estridge behind the home plate. No, that's not Jason behind the home plate. I'm trying to see who the home plate umpire was today. That is not. Same crew as last night. They just have switched roles. Skylar Murdoch will step in. Bobcats runners on the corners with 1 down. We're in the top of the first inning. Boulevard Home presents high school baseball here on the Fan Sports Network for over 50 years, making your house more like home. Daxton Chase, after the walk, trying to regroup. Rocks, fires, swing and a miss.
Good looking pitch there as try to get some control back in and runners on the corners, but an opportunity here for Skyview in an otherwise non-productive offensive day yesterday. Let's see what they can do with this opportunity.
Chase been working the outside part of the zone here, and he comes inside but down low. And count evens up at 1-1. Infield playing pretty much straight up, except for, of course, Sylvester holding the runner over there at first base. Shakes playing straight away in center field against the right-handed batter, not shading him to pull the ball here. He's going to squirt a bunt. Popped it up foul. It's a Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. I don't know if you could hear that, but landed up top on the press box.
Murdoch just a 148 hitter, though. You'd hope Chase could navigate through this and get an out here as the runners are. We got a runner in scoring position. It would be good to pick up the second out here.
Well, interesting. On a 1-1 count, hadn't shown bunt, and all of a sudden trying to surprise the Panthers there.
Yeah, trying to get 2 in scoring position.
Now with 2 strikes, got to imagine he's going to swing away. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And instead, he'll step off, throw over to first. And back in plenty of time. Again, winner of this best-of-3 series will get Park City in a super regional next Friday and Saturday. Game 1 Friday. Games 2 and potentially 3 will be next Saturday. For the Panthers, it would be really tempting if you win in Park City, probably just to stay up there and head over to Salt Lake Community College, have an off day, maybe a light BP session or something Sunday, and then get ready to go for Monday.
Yeah.
They'll already be up there.
Salt Lake Community College, also known as Slick, I found out on the Friday show with Nash Schroeder letting me know that.
Yeah, everybody calls it Slick.
Yeah, that's something I wasn't privy to. till Friday
Well,
morning.
You East Coast kids, you don't know these Utah terms.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't
That's
blame
right.
you. You're good. You're good. See,
Yeah.
you learned something.
I did. I learned something from Nash.
Strike out there. And a big one brought to you by S&S Mechanical. Murdoch goes down. And here's McPhee. He was the pitcher yesterday for the Bobcats. And now hitting in the 5 spot in the lineup again today. And outside, ball 1. And that's where Daxton has been missing, is just outside. I'm trying to see if the Bobcats are kind of hugging the inside part of that batter's box a little bit, trying to get to maybe one of those as he's trying to nibble on the outer half. Runners on the corners, 2 down, a swing and a drive, and this one's hit pretty well. Going back, Cisneros can't get to it. Bobcats will have the lead. It's going to be an RBI double off the bat of Aiden McPhee, and for the first time in the series, Skyview's on the board.
And that was the Team D Auto keys to the game for the Skyview Bobcats, is barrel up some hits, and they've already gotten 1 extra base hit. You scored the other one a single, but they still got on to second when the play occurred. So guys are moving the line, and here they come. They're up 1-0.
Can we take a look at that replay one more time? Did we get that, Gav? Gavin, our producer today? I don't know if you got that one or not. No, didn't get it. I want to see where that pitch was located. We'll get you some Red Rock Real Estate replays as we get going throughout the broadcast today. Here is Cash Howell, the center fielder for the Bobcats. And he's got 2 more ducks on the pond. See if they can get a little rally stop, 2-out rally continuing here. I don't think 1 run's going to be enough, and I think Cash Howell knows that. First pitch swinging, it was a good pitch from Chase, and all he could do was foul it off.
And threatening again here for the Bobcats, as this could potentially be a big inning. So need to keep this under control if you're Chase. Just take your time, find the right pitches, and pitch to contact, I think. Get a ball on the ground here.
No, he's ahead in the count. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Fooled him with an off-speed pitch. And Cash Howell couldn't find it. 0-2. Chase already 1K here in the top of the first inning. Can he get another one? Down and away, ball 1. Good location there on an 0-2 pitch, though.
It was. Great location as he was trying to paint that outside corner. Just couldn't quite get it, but I think he's going to attack again right here.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. A chopper out to Schroeder at short. He gloves it. Throw is up off the bag. Sylvester had to leave the bag to catch it. It was a little bit high, and a run will score. 2-0 Bobcats.
I thought it was a good formula there to get a ball on the ground, but it just turned out it wasn't the right play, as he was a little off the bag on the catch, and the Bobcats now putting a crooked number on the board.
Yeah, I think it's E6 on the throw. I
Yeah.
think the throw is on.
Pulled him off the bag.
It was a slow roller, but he gloved it cleanly. He just didn't deliver that throw, so we'll go E. No hit there. Chase now rocks, fires, delivers a strike. Outside part of the K zone. Still runners on the corners. 2 runs already. Snap throw over to first. Just to kind of say, I'm paying attention to you. I don't think he was really trying to pick him off. Didn't have a lot of velo on that throw to first. Chase looks at first. Now he looks at Millen behind. Swing and a foul tip.
Starting to attack the hitters now, which is a good sign for Chase, as there's been a lot of movement on the base paths and there's been a lot of guys come up, but he's still keeping with the confidence, still attacking the strike zone. I like to see that.
Isaac Daniels was not in the lineup hitting yesterday. He is a 265 hitter, and that one bounces away from Millen, but he goes and gets it. And McPhee at third was not trying to score there. Probably a smart idea. 1-2 the count. Daniels not big. Runner will go, and it's a hit back to Millen, or excuse me, Daxton Chase, and he'll throw over to Sylvester, and that'll do it for the inning. They get 2 runs on 2 hits, and leave 2 out there stranded on base. And after half an inning, it's the Bobcats that strike first on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. 2-0 lead. Pineview will bring the top of the order up when we come back. Schroeder, Chase, and Shakespeare. Stay with us on the Fan Sports Network.
We give you the green light. 4 seasons auto sales. Hook you up with some wheels. Drive on out of here. We give you the green light. Buy here, pay here. You can apply online. Now it's time to ride.
Hey, Region 9 sports fans. This is Matt Hickman with Academy Mortgage, a proud sponsor of Region 9 football. I would be honored to help you with your next mortgage, whether it's purchasing a home, building, or refinancing. Hey, I'm wide open. Let's connect for a touchdown.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in Southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
When it comes to your child's teeth, Dr. Cody and his experienced staff at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry are game changers. So when it comes to checkups, a toothache, or any problem with your kid's teeth, call experienced veteran Dr. Cody Johnson at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, 628-0511.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Welcome back, everybody. 4A State Championship Baseball here from Pineview High School. Nash Schroeder ready to lead things off for the Panthers. As always, looking to name our Findlay Subaru star of the game. We'll do that at the conclusion of the game. But certainly, Nash Schroeder, a kid that is a star that's on the watch. So was Kyson Millen, Andrew Shakespeare, some seniors, the leaders of this Pineview team. Stubbs, another senior. Then you got some good underclassmen around some of these seniors. Yeah, first pitch as we check in the numbers on Markworth. And 22 walks to 16 strikeouts. You don't love that ratio. A little inflated ERA as well, 6.44. Obviously, 4-18 record. So pitching, lack of hitting has been an issue this year for the Bobcats.
Yes.
But you're in the playoffs. It's a win and move on scenario. So we'll see if Markworth can give them a gutsy effort tonight. There's a nice strike. And it's now 2-1 to Schroeder. Schroeder talking to the home plate umpire. Where was that at? I just want to know where the zone is right now.
That's right. Took a healthy hack at that one.
Yeah,
foul back.
2-2. Also be naming our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game. We've been doing that for years and years and years. Appreciate the boys that sell GE at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart. If we get a web gym or two, as we should, we'll also hand out our Mountain Land Supply Defensive Play of the Game. And we're always looking for our Jersey Mike Sub of the Game, some of our other awards from our great local partners, bringing you high school baseball. And Schroeder's going to earn a walk, Paulie.
Yeah, free pass for Schroeder, hitting about 280 this year. So he's a dangerous hitter, so I understand not attacking him, but that's a free pass given out, and I think the Panthers are going to want to take advantage after the first inning the Bobcats just had.
Schroeder did have a multi-hit game last night in the 11-0 victory in Game 1. 3 runs scored, too.
Yeah.
For Schroeder last night, so he was kind of setting the table, and he does it again here with the base on balls. Here is Daxton Chase pitching today for the Panthers, trying to help his own cause. And You know, you go back to the first inning yesterday, and it was Schroeder that got on base and then got to second. It was a pass ball, and then Chase ripped the RBI double.
Yeah.
Got it all the way out into that right center field alleyway.
Chase has been an RBI guy this year with 15 on the season.
And Schroeder swipes it back, and he's into scoring position on cue. Stolen base brought to you by the City of St. George Rec Center. Excited to have them partner with us for high school sports. City of St. George got all the summer sports series for your kids. Stay active all month in June. They've got 4 different sports, 4 weeks straight, one low price, sgcityrec.org. Parents, go check it out. sgcityrec.org. Is Markworth throwing a knuckleball in there a little bit, or was that a curve that didn't go anywhere? That was fluttering.
I think it was a curve that
slipped
just
out of his
bend.
hand.
Yeah.
3-0 the count. Markworth got to be careful here with Daxton Chase. And Chase wanted to see one, strike one.
Chase a chance to get his 16th RBI on the season. He's got a home run already as well. So this guy with some power that can hit to all fields.
Yeah. Coach Walker talking about how smart of a batter he is, too. Knows the situation, knows he's got one of the best hitters in the entire state right behind him. And Markworth, again, on cue, had to throw a strike, and he does, and now the count rolls full. And now he wants to challenge him again, see what Chase can do with it. And it's an outside pitch, slow roller to second, throw over to first in time. Schroeder will get over to third base. Then we move the runner over, and here is Andrew Shakespeare. That 3-run shot in the opposite left center field last night.
Yeah.
His 4th home run of the year.
Yeah, 478 hitter with 32 hits on the year, 26 RBIs.
Yep. That's
10
the high on the
doubles.
team, too, 26 RBIs. He leads the Panthers in that department. Look at his OBP and his slugging percentage, Paulie. Off the charts.
Let's see, on base percentage. I'm going to find that for you. Looks like 615.
Yeah.
On base.
And the slugging's over 800. Of course, the slugging percentage, man, that extra bases hits obviously help that statistic a lot. And this guy with a bunch of doubles and 4 home runs, so you'd imagine his slugging percentage would be up there. And 3-0 the count now is Markworth being a little bit careful here. Doesn't want to serve one up.
With 2 bases empty, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to give him the free pass here. Kind of a intentional walk almost. But, oh, okay. I thought he got the corner there, but it is a walk.
I think it was just a little downstairs.
So it's one of those walks that's not intentional, but in other words is when you're not attacking the hitter.
So Schroeder walked, Chase grounds out to second, moves Nash over to third, and now Shakespeare has walked. So already 2 walks in the first 3 batters, not necessarily good, but we mentioned 22 walks to 16 strikeouts, so that's been a little bit of an issue for Markworth this year. Still time to change that as Kyson Millen will step in. 2-0 Bobcats. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Runner will go. Throw down to second is not going to be in time. And Shakespeare swipes it back.
So now a good spot for Pineview with 2 runners in scoring position. Already a dangerous batter at the plate.
Well, here's the thing is Coach Walker's putting the wheels in motion. Markworth does not have a ton of velo.
No.
And so he's being very aggressive here in the first inning. Sending Schroeder, sending Shakespeare. Both reach safely. Now you got a chance here for Millen. He can get a hit, maybe to score 2.
Yeah.
Tie this game. Breaking ball doesn't quite get back over the plate. And it's 3-0 again. Markworth already 18 out of 19 pitches here in this bottom of the first inning. And there's a strike. And Millen was clearly taking. 3-1 the count. Markworth paints the inside part of the plate, and it's a full count.
It was a good pitch there as it just snagged the inside corner, bringing the count full.
Full count here. And Markworth rocks, fires, and this one's driven into the alleyway. And it's going to be a 2 RBI hit, and Millen's going to dig for a second, give him the stand-up double. And we are tied 2-2 here in the first inning.
Ironic, we were just talking about slugging, and then a base-clearing RBI double happens from Kyson Milne. And, man, what a shot that was to the gap.
Just had to wait for that right pitch. And didn't try to do too much with it. Going the other way. Hit it really solid. That part of the barrel, huh, Paulie?
Yeah, absolutely. Just barreled that ball up and got good exit velocity. The ball really flew out of there and ended up clearing the bases for a double. And now we got a tie game.
Yep. 2-2. Haven't settled anything. And that's got to be a little bit deflating for Markworth, right? Your team, after getting shut out yesterday, spots you 2, and already you've given them right back.
Yeah, it's got to be a tad bit of a deflating feeling, but I think that the Skyview batters are going to rally here for him and try and keep him in this game a lot better than yesterday.
Yeah, certainly a better start already.
Yeah, absolutely. They look pretty spry to start.
Yeah, anytime you can get 2 hits in the first inning compared to the last night, 2 hits in the whole game.
Sure.
That's a positive. Big old bender and stays upstairs to Campbell. Porter Campbell, number 5 hitter in the lineup, the right fielder.
25 hits on the season for Campbell. He'll take the free pass.
Yeah, and that's the 3rd walk already for Markworth. Well, and here's the thing about, Porter Campbell is he's just a freshman, Paulie. Like, he's just a 9th grader. He doesn't even have his driver's license yet. He's out there walking because he can't drive.
Yeah, that's right.
And I like this from CJ Lofthouse. He's going to go down to the pitcher's mound and calm Markworth down a little bit, maybe try to get on the same page. Say, hey, let's throw strikes. Let's let the defense make some plays behind us, bud. Play catch. Here's Stubbs. Runners on first and second. 2-2 game. 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. And that one, ball 1. Mentioned Stubbs, one of the seniors on this team. 13 runs batted in this year. 1 triple, 1 double, hitting .254. And now everybody's going to get called in for a meeting on the mound. And timeout brought to you by Luke Udy at American Family Insurance. Probably noticed insurance premiums have been on the rise. Maybe time to shop your insurance around. Give Luke a call. Have him give you a free quote. See how much he can save you on your home, auto, or life insurance. Luke Udy at Udy & Associates, your local American Family Insurance agent. 2-2 score. And that's good news and bad news because still just 1 out. And Stubbs a chance to do some more damage here. Not going to go get Markworth, but certainly trying to get his attention, get him dialed in, see how he's feeling, checking on him. Bobcats would love a ground ball double play. Stubbs going to show bunt. Yanks it back outside. And now 2-0 the count.
Looks as if Markworth is struggling with control issues early in this game, getting the ball in the strike zone. He's shown the capability to do it, but having a little bit of control issues. But there he pounds the strike zone right as I'm saying that.
Yeah, I mean, he's already thrown 28, 29 pitches here in the first inning.
Yeah.
Getting up there.
A lot of balls, a lot of foul balls.
And there's another strike, and he's battling back 2-2 the count now.
With a little sense of urgency here, a chance to get out of this inning, and they need it for Skyview.
Well, Stubbs being patient. He wants to see a couple. Now we'll see if he can barrel one and rung him up. Looked like maybe the very tip-top of the K-zone. Stubbs thought that was a little bit high, but that's an S&S mechanical strikeout. That is the first of the game for Markworth.
Yeah, he's being very aggressive towards the end of that at-bat. Really started off slow with the 2 balls, but battled back and then got the strikeout. Very impressive from Markworth.
And Sylvester first pitch swinging, and that's going to drop into left field, and it's going to be an RBI hit, and the Panthers have their first lead of the afternoon at 3-2.
And there it is for the Panthers. Just keep the line moving, and eventually there's going to be a pitch to hit. And Sylvester got one, barreled it up to the outfield, and brought in a run. And the Panthers take the lead. Impressive that this line just keeps moving. And now we got a 2-out rally coming here now.
Yeah.
Rally stop, 2-out rally.
That's right. Stop by a Southern Utah rally stop or drink snacks before or after your favorite team plays. Or celebrate after they win.
Yeah.
Campbell's out there at second. Sylvester, the RBI hit. He's down there at first. And Jack DeWitt had a 2 RBI hit last night. See if he can continue to swing a solid bat. Coach Walker in the postgame show talked about how it was good to see him barrel one up, get a little confidence that he's been grinding, working hard. The bottom of the lineup was actually really productive yesterday. Of course, when you score 11 runs, it's going to come from up and down the lineup, but that was one other thing Coach Walker was pleased with. Here's the 2-1 pitch, breaking ball, and it stays maybe just a bit inside. Or fell a little bit low, I couldn't tell. I'm directly behind the home plate umpire. Up top in the box, and there's a fastball for a called strike. Count rolls full.
Aggressive pitch there to battle back and get a full count. Let's see where he goes with the payoff here.
Panthers lead 3-2. Runners on first and second. DeWitt is going to hit a number, and it's going to stay fair right on the outside part of the bag near the chalk line, and that is going to be an easy out because he gloved it and was already standing on the base.
That's right. Markworth getting that contact and getting that out. That's big for the Bobcats for sure, as it was a up-and-down inning, a lot of offense for the Panthers. But
take a look at that one more time. If you could see it. Oh, that was the previous play. That was that hit that gave the Panthers the lead. So they do get 3 runs on 3 hits, and they're up 3-2 on the Wilkinson scoreboard. We go to the second inning when we come back on the Fan Sports Network.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Inspired design. Ultra-quiet operation. To you, it's a Bryant Evolution cooling system. To us, it's the ultimate machine.
All set.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile Scooter's Coffee. Open 7 days a week.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Don't miss our big anniversary sale at Patio Furniture. We're offering the biggest savings of the year. From umbrellas to sofa set to accessories, don't miss out on our anniversary sale from February 15th through the 24th. Visit our new showroom today. Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out, with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Hey, welcome back to Pineview High School. Rad Sparrow ready to lead things off for the Bobcats here in the top of inning number 2. Panthers have a 1-run lead. Bobcats got 2 in the first. Panthers moments ago answered with 3. 2 RBI double for Kyson Millen, and then an RBI hit by Tristan Sylvester. First pitch outside from Daxton Chase. See if he can settle in a little bit here in the second inning.
Absolutely. As threw a good first inning, let up only 2, but the first hit to the outfield, you scored in an error. I think it was after further consideration by me, and only 1 barreled up ball, or 2 barreled up balls in the first inning, and I think he's going to return back to form this inning.
And 1-1 pitch outside. Nets on Fire Region 9 score updates. No score between Cedar and the Hurricane. They're not playing each other, but they're both playing up north in the best-of-3 regionals. They call this the regional. Next weekend's the super regional. Swing and a miss by Sparrow.
Healthy cut there by Sparrow, who was one of the players that collected one of the only 2 hits yesterday for the Bobcats. So
Hurricane lost to Cottonwood 2-0, and they're scoreless in game 2 of that series right now. Cedar lost to Stansbury in same scenario, scoreless. netsonfire.org. Check out the summer schedule. Get your kids basketball training at Nets on Fire. Pop up out there and an easy out for the Panthers, and Sparrow is retired.
Sparrow just got under that one a little bit and got it out playable in the outfield. Looked like it was going to go foul initially, but stays playable, and the Panthers make the play for the out.
Here is C.J. Lofthouse, first AB of the game. Chase, Bender, slow roller. Sylvester blocks it, and Tristan Sylvester will grab it and walk it over to the bag, and quickly 2 away for the Panthers.
Now Chase pitching to contact, getting the ball on the ground a little bit and getting some quick outs. Great for your pitch count, great for your endurance to make it go deep in this game, and really not wasting pitches at this inning. Really effective.
Well, both pitchers threw a lot of pitches in the first inning.
Yeah.
And there's a Bender, beautiful from Dax.
Looks as if he's finding his form in the second inning.
Yeah, that was his 32nd pitch of the game with inning and 2/3 work. And did he get him? No, he got out of the way. Tyker Neal, he's an athlete. He's 1 for 1, singled and scored on the Aid McPhee 2 RBI double. And a swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Another healthy cut, as you called it earlier.
Yeah.
This time by Neal.
Neal, obviously their top batting average on the team at .333, and a guy that can definitely get under a ball at any time and take it deep, but it looks as if this one's going to be an out if they're able to get to the ball, but Neal's going to scurry down the line, and he's going to be safe on the pass ball.
And you got the pitch Daxton wanted, but it was dropping and so hard there, and Millen just could not glove it. And then when Millen was going to try to slide to get to the ball, then maybe throw from his knees and try to get a speedy Tyker Neal, he kicked the ball further away, and so no throw available. And so Neal is aboard. Today's game brought to you again by Coral Canyon Golf Course. You want to get your tee times. Got to plan ahead. Peak golf season right now in southern Utah. Beautiful weather. 688-1700. That's 435-688-1700. Coral Canyon Golf Course website. You can book times online as well. And there's a fly out to right, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 left on base. And we move to the bottom, home half of the second. Panthers nursing a 1-run lead, 3-2 over the Bobcats on the Fan Sports Network.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court. Red Ledge's Dermatology and Med Spa, specializing in general and cosmetic dermatology, treating acne, rashes, warts, and more. They even do cancer screenings and offer a free chemical pill with your first appointment. So if you need dermatology, think Red Ledge's Dermatology, located just off Snow Canyon Parkway, St. George.
Back live here at Pineview High School. Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff. Today's game presented by the Boulevard. And Paulie 3-2. Panthers good inning there from Daxton Chase. And ready to go back to work with the Bats. Pick up where they left off. And they are up 3-2.
Yeah, they got a little bit of a lead now. 1-run lead going into the third or the bottom of the second here. Ooh, high pitch there over the head.
Yeah, Markworth, obviously, the catcher come out in that first inning, and then the skipper and the whole infield came out, and that one's ripped but foul by Cash Cisneros. The number 9 hitter in the lineup, getting the leadoff AB here in the second. Schroeder is on deck. But got out of it with just giving up the 3. And there's a shot that's going to get through the left side in the 5-6 hole, and Cisneros has a leadoff single.
Yeah, just just rolls out of the infield, just kind of a lazy roller, but finds that hole and gets into the outfield for a single, and Cash Cisneros on base, and Panthers top of the order coming up.
I can't remember who coined the phrase a seeing eye single, but that was a seeing eye single.
Absolutely, yeah. I've heard that term multiple times.
Might have been my old colleague Mike McGarry that used to say that quite a bit. I don't know if he coined that or got that somewhere else, but
yeah,
that's kind of what that reminded me of.
That's right. Remember Mike, great play-by-play guy.
Yep, fantastic. One of the good guys in the business. Was 30 years broadcasting in Southern Utah.
Yeah.
Still around, still retired, enjoying life.
Yeah, absolutely. He deserves it after all the games he did.
Oh, and back when Mike was doing it, they bust everywhere, all over the country.
Yeah.
A lot of logged hours on the bus trips with the Dixie Rebels back then. Schroeder walked and scored, and a swing and a miss.
Markworth's still feeling out the zone a little bit. There's been some high balls, some away balls, but when he does attack the strike zone, he does paint pretty well in the corners.
2-1 delivery, high. They're going to try to swipe another bag. This throw on line, got him. They got Cisneros down there. And after 2 successful stolen bases, this time the Bobcat catcher C.J. Lofthouse with a putout.
Yeah, it's clear that Coach Walker wants to be aggressive on the base pass today, as Panthers been very active, but that one just doesn't come to fruition as thrown out. But A free pass given on the other end to put another runner on base for the Panthers.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if Cash just went on his own and maybe jumped or if they were sending him there, but Schroeder was about to walk, so a little risky. Maybe they had been successful and thought they weren't going to see it coming and weren't be ready for the element of surprise there, but it did backfire on Pineview on that stolen base attempt, or you'd have runners on first and second with nobody outs now. Of course, hindsight 20/20.
Sure.
And a balk. They call the balk. So Schroeder will head down to second base. Markworth, I don't know if we caught that or have that again. See if I can pick up. Did he step? Oh, no, we didn't catch that. Gavin, our producer. So, Daxton Chase now has a duck on the pond. And a chopper, and it's going to get through the right side past the diving first baseman. They won't send Schroeder as that ball not cut off comes all the way through. And runners on the corners now, Paulie.
Yeah, another dangerous spot here for Skyview as Panthers already with a 3-2 lead and a chance to pile on some more here as they're starting to move the line and keep it moving for both. The Skyview had that first inning where they were doing a little bit of this, but now the Panthers in back-to-back innings keeping the line moving, and none other than the most dangerous hitter in the lineup, Andrew Shakespeare, steps in.
And now C.J. Lofthouse calling out some signs, asks for time. You give up a hit or two more, and you might, if you're Skyview, you start thinking about going to the bullpen already. It's a win and move on or losing the season's over scenario, and that got Shakes, and he will head down to first, and that will load the bases.
A dangerous situation gets to a boiling point here as now the base is loaded, 3-2 lead, and the Panthers really surging with the momentum. We're going to see another meeting at the mound here for the Bobcats.
Yeah, this is tough to go give the ball to somebody else with them loaded up, but obviously the 4-18 record this year, the team ERA is elevated. There's I don't know how many choices. Now Tyker Neal is thrown and has the lowest ERA on this team, but you hate to take him out of that shortstop position, but I would guess he would probably be the next guy in line just based on statistics. I haven't called a Skyview game this year.
Sure. Yeah, I would think he'd be the incumbent at that spot if they were to make a change, just because season's on the line today.
Yeah.
They're trying to stave off elimination. They need this win, so it's kind of like an all-hands-on-deck situation for the Bobcats.
Yes, indeed, and they're trailing just 3-2. They're very much alive in this game, but with the bases loaded and just one out, this could be a pivotal point if the Panthers can get a big hit. And Millen has already got one big hit and 2 RBIs. Of the 3 in this game, he's looking for more. With them juiced. The 1-0 pitch outside, 2-0. Yeah, you don't want to serve up something juicy, but, man, you don't got anywhere to put him either.
You don't want to walk in a run.
Yeah.
And that might be the dilemma that the Bobcats are facing here, but he does go after that one.
Outside. Millen reaching for it there. Still, just strike one, 2-1 the count now on the senior. Headed to Glendale. Him and Andrew Shakes here both going to go play for the Gauchos. Glendale Community College. Uh-oh.
Gauchos, that's one of the best names in all of college baseball.
Oh, yeah? What about the Scottsdale Fighting Artichokes? You like that nickname down there in that same
conference? That's a good
conference?
one, too. I like the Gauchos better.
I do, too. There is somebody throwing down in the bullpen for Skyview. We're trying to get loose real quick now. We got a little bit of activity, a little short toss down there right now.
And this is what Markworth can do, is he can try and get a ball on the ground here, but he is not having great control of the strike zone to get a strikeout and be in the even though he's got 2 strikes right now.
Full count. Swing, and this one hit high into the alleyway in left center field. And it's caught. They'll tag the runner from third, and Schroeder will score. And the Panthers get a sac fly RBI from Kyson Millen, and they have a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, that was a great charge of the bat put into that ball, but just kind of died in the outfield a little bit there, but still brings in a run for the Panthers, and they're threatening still with 2 runners on base and still 1 out or 2 outs only. So
Porter Campbell, the freshman, man, a lot of upside. Excited to see what the future is now for a Porter Campbell. And you're kind of at this point late in the playoffs now. You feel like you're probably sophomore. You played a lot of baseball, and there's another hit through the left side. They're going to try to send the runner around third, and it's going to be 5-2 Panthers on an RBI hit by the freshman Porter Campbell.
And that's the 26th hit of the season for Porter Campbell. Puts a nice little jolt into that ball into the outfield and brings around the speedy runners, as now runners on the corner still threatening in this rally stop 2-out rally.
Here's the third baseman, Mr. Stubbs, ready to go to work. Righty on righty here, and still not too serious in the bullpen, just kind of doing some short toss out there. And Markworth still in this game, but now the Bobcats trailing 5-2. Bottom of inning number 2. And still runners on the corners now for the Panthers as they look for more. And there's a shot back up the middle, and it's going to be another RBI hit by Stubbs. And the Panthers keep tacking them on. 3 runs in the first, already 3 more here in the second.
Yeah, this is the epitome of keep the line moving, as everybody's either getting a hit or walking. So Panthers super dangerous right now, and I think this might be time.
I don't think you can wait any longer.
No, you can't, and I think that's what's going to happen here as we see the manager.
I
for
probably
the
would have
Bobcats.
went and got him already, to be honest with you, but that'll be it. You want to let him try to work out of the jam, but you're down now all of a sudden 6-2. You got to make the move.
That's right.
Pitching change, we'll talk about it when we come back. Message from our great local partners. Panthers opening up a nice little lead, up by 4 runs on the Fan Sports Network.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 200 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now by visiting redrockrealestate.com.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Stop in and see what's new at Wilkinson's House of Lighting, a proud sponsor of Region 10 Athletics.
Check out this week's edition of TGIF on stgeorgenews.com. TGIF is your weekend adventure guide to all the fun and exciting things going on in southern Utah this weekend. Find this week's edition at stgeorgenews.com and click the shows on the menu tab. Have a blast this weekend.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 11 years of local experience, a staff of over 25 employees, and a 4.9 Google rating. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Tyker Neal has came in. Well, he was already in. He was a shortstop. He's moved from shortstop over to the bump and will be the new pitcher with the Bobcats down 6-2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second, and runners on first and second. Tyker Neal, 3.40 ERA, 2 wins, 2-4 record, 1 save in 8 appearances this year, and a spinner, and a pretty one, a swing and a miss from Sylvester.
Yeah, definitely a different look from Mark Worth. He looks, just from that first pitch, that he's here to attack the hitters and try and get some quick outs here for the Bobcats.
And that breaking ball he can't snap off and nearly hits Tristan. And it's 1-1. Now McPhee went from right field to first base. And they've now got Sparrow moving over from third to shortstop, I believe. And then Wilson is now at third. So they've made some wholesale substitutions defensively now. And then Christensen is in right field, Chance Christensen. I think that's all the modifications, but quite a few there defensively with. And there's a pass ball. They're going to try to send the runner down to third, and he is going to slide safely to the bag. Both runners will advance. And now Sylvester, who's already 1 for 1 with an RBI, has got a chance to do some more damage here in his second at-bat of the game.
Sylvester definitely put a good charge into the first ball. See if he can do it again here as he won on the ground.
Yep, chopper, fair, throw across in time, and that'll do it. So Tyker Neal does come in and get the ground out there to end the inning, but not before the Panthers get 3 more runs to take a 6-2 lead on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard here on the Fan Sports Network. We go to the third when we come back. Stay with us, everybody.
Remember when Down East was all scratch and dent furniture, your go-to for dorm rooms, kids' rooms, and first homes? Well, the times have changed and Down East has changed with you. Down East is proud to offer our beautiful collection of high-quality furniture designed to elevate your space and make a statement. From stylish sofas and dining tables to cozy bedroom collections. If you're starting fresh or looking to upgrade, Down East has everything you need to create the home you'll love.
Interacting with the patients is one of the things that I enjoy the most. If we can understand what the patient's looking for, then we can help them to accomplish their goals. And ultimately, we'd like to make them happy.
As multiple generation builders exclusively in southern Utah, Devin, Craig, and James Sullivan of S&S Homes were born in St. George and have been building exceptional homes since 1980. S&S Homes has 8 neighborhoods with homes for all stages of life. If you're ready to take a tour of one of our move-in ready homes, visit sshomes.info.
Here at Custom Lighting Solutions, we provide the perfect answer to lighting your home and property.
No matter the occasion, you can trust our product to make your house fun and beautiful.
Welcome back, everybody. Boulevard Home presenting you high school baseball here. Game 2 of this best-of-3 series, and 6-2 Panthers have the lead. And they don't necessarily want to play a Game 3. That's going to get more rest for the pitching staff, and obviously you just want to take care of business. If the Bobcats can come back, they'd love to force a Game 3, obviously. They would most likely throw Nash Schroeder, who they haven't thrown in the series yet, who's the ace of this Panther staff. But right now, Panthers up by 4 as we move to the third. And here is Wilson, who is now playing third base after those the shuffle defensively with Tyker Neal going to the mound. And Tyker came in and did a good job to not give up any further damage.
Did his job, got that 1 out they needed to free them from that inning that was looking really dangerous. And obviously 6-2 now, in a little bit of a hole, but not over here. Not over, a chance to make a run and come back. Just need to keep the line moving. if you're Skyview in this inning.
Of course, big win for the Vegas Golden Knights last night. I know you and I, after we were done, went home, watched the end of that game.
Yeah, absolutely.
2-0, got an empty netter late. And Game 7 tomorrow night back in Dallas.
Yeah,
Tomorrow
it's a
after.
huge game.
What 4:30?
5:30.
5:30.
5:30 Mountain.
Yep.
TBS.
Yep.
Or TNT, I'm sorry.
They're playing them on True TV and TNT.
Yeah.
At least they were last night. And Wilson's going to draw a walk here. And that's big. Bobcats need base runners down by 4 runs.
That's right. That's the formula. Just try and get them on, get them over, bloop them in. And even though that's not the easiest way, you'd want to hit home runs and get extra base hits. But I wouldn't be surprised if they try and get a sacrifice here and move this runner over.
Dax and Chase wind up and the pitch, and it's fouled on a bunt attempt.
And they were trying.
Yeah, going a little small ball there. Probably should have pulled that bat back. That one was kind of tailing away off the plate outside.
Yeah.
That's been where Chase has missed. He stayed away. Not necessarily a bad thing. Did give up a couple walks back in that. Just
first
one
inning, right?
inning, one walk.
Yeah.
He's been pretty consistent. Give up, 2 runs. I think one was earned. The other one was unearned. So got a good little performance going. Just got 2 hits off of him so far. Bobcats going to need a lot more hits to get back in this one. Still time, though. And the pitch outside, and it gets away, and Wilson's going to scoot down to second. Millen won't throw it. And runner into scoring position.
Now pull that bat back and try and barrel one up to the outfield if you're Wilson or
Murdoch,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Wilson now.
Wilson's on
second.
base.
Yep. Of course, got game 1 in the West, Minnesota-Denver tonight too, Paulie. Who you like in that series? Defending champs or the upstart Anthony Ant-Man Edwards-led Timber Pups?
I'm still probably going to go with the Nuggets. The pedigree means a lot to me in playoff basketball, football, hockey, whatever. So I think the Nuggets have been there, done that, and they should take care of business.
We're about 2 hours and 45 minutes away from the 150th run for the Roses, the greatest 2 minutes in sports, the Kentucky Derby.
Yes.
About 4:45 Mountain Time, they'll load them up in their post positions and let them go. Game 7 tonight as well, Bruins Maple Leafs in the NHL. That's been a tremendous series as Toronto's fought back to tie that 3-3, kind of like what we saw with the Knights last night. Swing and a miss, and Murdoch goes down on an S&S mechanical strikeout.
And that was just a power pitch, just moving in the zone and not being afraid of the hitter and just attacking. But let's take a look at the replay if we have it. I don't think we have it.
We got the very tail end of it.
Okay.
End of it. I wanted to see how much movement that pitch had. And really, really good pitch there by Daxton Chase and Murdoch. Goes down swinging. And a swing and a miss, McPhee. McPhee 1 for 1. 2 RBIs collected. The only 2 of the game so far off the bat of Aiden. He got tagged with the loss last night on the mound for the Bobcats. Trying to make up for it today with the bat. And that one outside. Quickly 1-1 the count.
Chase working quickly, too. Not worried about the runner on second. Just seems to be focused solely on the batter. Seen that around the region a little bit. Guys worried about the base runners, but Chase just going straight to the plate.
Beautiful bender from Daxton. Snapped it off. Had a little more velo on that one, too. Maybe that was the slider. Whatever it was perfect. 1-2 the count. We're in the third. Panthers leading 6-2. Wind breezing about 4 to 6 miles an hour. Temperatures in the 80s. And a slow roller over to Nash, and Schroeder this time delivers it right onto the glove of Sylvester, and it's a 6-3 putout.
Good play there, as we saw earlier in the game that he was pulled off the bag by the throw by Schroeder, but that throw right on the line and gets the out, and now 2 outs and a runner on third, still threatening here for the Bobcats. They'd love to pick up a run here, trim this to a 3-run deficit.
And Daxton Chase ready to go. And Cash Howe takes strike 1. Tonight's game brought to you by Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. It's Saturday. What are you doing? Go get some ice cream over there on Bluff Street. Best ice cream on the planet. Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. 0-1 pitch outside. Also want to thank our friends at Scooter's Coffee. Scooter's Coffee out in Hurricane. Amazing drinks, amazingly fast. I might go there tomorrow. Go play Copper Rock tomorrow with the kids, and it's kind of on the way if I go through Hurricane and then cruise out to Copper Rock. Of course, Copper Rock Championships are coming this month. The Epson Tour will be back out there playing May 16th through the 18th, and then the following weekend they've got the Senior LPGA Championships at Copper Rock. Julie Inkster, Laura Davies, some of the longtime stars in the sport will be out there. Angela Stafford and many more. Kind of a doubleheader weekend. I know they got some ticket packages. You get tickets for both events out there at Copper Rock.
Pretty cool. Yeah, we went out last year.
Yeah.
Copper Rock.
Did the show out there, didn't we?
Yeah, that's right. Pretty cool.
Not the greatest Wi-Fi scenario for us, if you remember. It was like 6 a.m. and we're trying to figure out the Wi-Fi password, and we got the tech team out there. And there's a strikeout for Daxton Chase, another S&S Mechanical K hanging on the board. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 Ks, I believe, now in the game, and the Panthers still have this 6-2 lead, and the Bobcats could have used that run, but they can't score them from over there at third base. We'll go to the home half of the third when we come back. Panthers by 4 on the Fan.
Discover elegance at the Awning Company. Join us at the St. George Parade of Homes this week. See our exquisite awnings featured in select homes. Elevate your outdoor space with us. Call for a free quote today.
Hey, Region 9 sports fans, this is Matt Hickman with Academy Mortgage, a proud sponsor of Region 9 football. I would be honored to help you with your next mortgage, whether it's purchasing a home, building, or refinancing. Hey, I'm wide open. Let's connect for a touchdown.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. And Devin, Pauly on a Saturday afternoon, little matinee baseball brought to you by The Rink. Skate the Rink this week. It's Saturday night. What are you doing? Go skate the rink tonight. Go have some good old-fashioned fun. They also have live music, lots of good food over there. When was the last time you went roller skating, Paul? You can't remember, Pauly.
It's been a long time.
You need to go skate the rink.
I probably ice skated.
I bet you could do the limbo and skate backwards, and I bet you're a skater.
I like to skate. Yeah, I enjoy ice skating quite a bit. As we see a hit into the outfield here, just kind of sprayed it out there.
Jack DeWitt with a little dirty bomb single out there to right field, and he was looking for his first hit of the game and gets it to lead off the bottom of the third for the Panthers.
Panthers trying to do damage here in the bottom of the third, and they've had some two innings, 3 runs apiece. I'm sure they want to try and replicate that here, so we'll see how the offense goes this inning.
First hit given up in relief by Tyker Neal.
And there's a bunt, a good bunt.
Good one.
Into no man's land. And the flip with the glove, and he can't get it. That is a heck of a bunt there. Unbelievable execution. And how about that by Cash Cisneros, man? Just perfect.
Yeah, just put a picture-perfect spot. Just location was key there as it kept rolling down the line, down the line, down the line. Pitcher kind of closing in on the ball, but not enough time to get it to first. And now the Panthers, with no outs in this inning, threatening early with 2 on.
Yeah, 8th hit of the game already. And how about the bottom of the order already? Sylvester with a hit and an RBI. Cisneros with a hit. DeWitt just got a hit. Stubbs picked up a ribby. Like, this bottom of the order is really producing again, and that's huge going as you try to make a run in the postseason.
Absolutely. You need timely hits from people that you don't expect to get them from sometimes later down the order, and that's what's been happening today for the Panthers. They've been getting contributions from everybody.
Nash Schroeder's walked and scored twice. Little wheel throw to second. And now we'll see if Tyker Neal turns his attention to the batter, Nash Schroeder. In 280. Multi-hit game last night, though, for Nash. And a swing and a fabulous Freddie's foul ball. And they need Nash's bat to heat up if they're going to make a run.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's one of the driving forces of this team offensively and from the mound as well.
Well, and I said to Nash, hey, good game last night. I was walking out of the press box. He was walking by, and he said, finally. I mean, it was kind of like I finally got, the monkey off my back and barreled a couple balls. Oh, 2, so see if he shortens up, protects here. Anything around the play, he's got to go, and that's a foul tip off the leg of Schroeder. A little ginger walk off the plate. Now we'll walk back.
Got to assume that doesn't feel good, but he fights it off and gets right back in the batter's box.
You'd be a shin guard guy, wouldn't you, Paulie, if you were out there? You'd put those shin guards on.
I'd probably shin guard up, yeah.
Yeah.
Be a little more safe than sorry.
0-2 the count. 2 on. Bottom third. Panthers leading 6-2. Tyker Neal, Bender outside. Trying to get one to start over the plate and break, and that broke way too far. Easy for Nash to lay off that last pitch.
Yeah. Just wasn't one that you want to swing at, and I'd look for him to try and pound the strike zone here, Tyker Neal.
And that one's popped up into shallow center field. And an easy out. Runners won't tag. Wasn't hit deep enough. I want to go back to the bottom of the order. In fact, Cash Cisneros, with that bunt single, is the first Panther to go 2 for 2 in this game.
Impressive. As he did get caught stealing, I believe, but definitely got on both at bats. So good to see that 2 for 2 for him. Batting 1,000 today.
Shakes doesn't add a hit, but he hasn't gotten out. Walked and was hit by a pitch. And Daxton Chase has a hit. And so Nash is the only Panther and Shakespeare that don't have hits. But that's not Shakespeare's fault because he was hit and walked.
That's right.
So, I mean, the production is from everywhere, to go a little bit deeper into that. And hey, this is a 15-win Panther team and a 4-win Skyview team. So they're doing what they're supposed to be doing in this series. Neal outside.
If the Bobcats are to push this to a game 3, Neal is going to be a key piece of that, as he's played a little short today. Now he's at the pitching. Now he's on the mound. You see the next pitch.
And a slow roller to second. They'll try to roll 2 here. The throw to second and the relay not in time. Daxton Chase, good hustle down the line. And 2 out now with runners on the corners.
Yeah, I think it's been Tyker Neal, since he's come in, has provided a spark for the Bobcats, obviously cleaning up that tough inning they had in the second, and now pitching pretty good here in the third inning to contact and getting some ground ball outs and a pop out. However you can get them, I've always said in baseball. Ground out, pop out, strike out, however you can get them.
This is the first matchup Tyker Neal has had with Andrew Shakespeare. Again, just mentioned Shakes walked and hit by a pitch. And swinging a foul off the netting here. Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. Fuel it up, wash it down. You're in your car feeling fabulous. They still got the big gas savings. When you get a car wash, you get 20 cents off per gallon gas. If you got a big old 20, 25 gallon tank, that equates to, $3-4. Nice savings every time you fill up at Fabulous Freddy's. Plus your car will all be looking fabulous. This one lifted into left field, but right near the warning track, and that'll do it for the inning. Shakespeare flies out, and they do get no runs on 2 hits and leave a couple stranded on base. We go to the 4th when we come back. Panthers still have that 4-run lead up there on the Wilkinson scoreboard, 6-2 here on the Fan Sports Network.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Stop in and see what's new at Wilkinson's House of Lighting, a proud sponsor of Region 10 Athletics.
Don't miss our big anniversary sale at Patio Furniture. We're offering the biggest savings of the year. From umbrellas to sofa set to accessories, don't miss out on our anniversary sale from February 15th through the 24th. Visit our new showroom today.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey, it's Sheldon Demke. Check out the latest episode of What's on the Menu, a behind-the-scenes tour of local restaurants. We'll see some of their favorite dishes and get an inside look on how these dishes are prepared. Check out this week's episode at stgeorgenews.com and click the shows on the menu tab.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Oh, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Back here at Pineview High School on the Fan Sports Network, Devin and Paul hanging out. And appreciate all our great local partners. Our stats today brought to you by Down East Furniture. They got some nice outdoor furniture. The new lineup is in. Their clothing line in as well over there at the St. George locations. Well, they got, I think, 9 Utah locations, if I'm not mistaken. Down East Furniture. My wife loves the sofas. We've got the cloud sofa upstairs, and we've got the caramel leather from Down East downstairs. We got a couple of nice pieces. I was in a Down East a month or two ago too, and we got this big round, I guess it's a coffee table, I guess for lack of a better term, that my wife had to have. So I gave in and bought it. You bought any new furniture lately, Paulie?
No, not really. But Down East has some great products. Great selection.
Yeah, excited to have them partner with us on high school sports.
I'll be in the furniture market here in about a year.
Okay.
Do some renovations to the townhouse as we see one popped.
And a running catch by Cash Cisneros, who comes up a little bit limp on that play. Thought that had a chance to drop in there, and Cisneros had a good beat on it for out number 1.
Absolutely. As read that ball well off the bat as he made a quick jump to it and got in position and made the play. Didn't even have to dive.
Brad Sparrow, who's now a shortstop after starting the game at third, with Neal into pitch, and shot right back off Daxton Chase's glove, maybe caught his leg, and that's going to be an infield single for Rad Sparrow. Take a look at that one again if we got it. Did we get that one, Gav? Take a look. Where does this hit him, Paulie? He got his glove on it, didn't he?
Yeah. He trapped it with the glove. It just kind of rolled away there, and no play for the third baseman as he was streaming down the line to first. So 1 man on.
You know, it's shots back. I used to play a lot of softball. I retired from softball. I'm playing just golf lately, but I used to pitch, and I used to hate those comebackers. And now you see at the collegiate level, like girls fast pitch softball, they're all wearing the face mask, right? You get those hot shots right back at you. Remember all the pitchers in the old days defending that pitcher position, the Maddoxes, the Glavins, and all those guys that were so good at reacting so quickly. Who's considered the best defensive pitcher in the big leagues nowadays, Paulie?
That's a good question. I'd have to think on that for a second, but
1-0 pitch, swinging and a miss, count evens up at 1-1.
I always thought for my specific team, Max Scherzer was always real active in his younger years as a defensive pitcher.
When is he going to be back healthy?
Oh, he's past his prime now.
Well, I know he's still in the league, though.
Yeah, he's got to be over 40 or 40, right around 40. So not many good years left, but he used to be a great defensive pitcher.
Greg Maddux was the guy that I remember that I thought was always the best defensive pitcher. Al Spalding, if you want to go back in time, Bob Lemon. There were some names that were also considered. But nowadays, I'd have to. And of course, the season just kind of get rolling along.
Yeah, that's right.
I know it wasn't Randy Johnson, the big unit.
No, it wasn't the big unit.
He couldn't never get down to the ground balls. He's too dang tall at 6'11".
Wasn't the Rocket in his later years. He got a little chubby and didn't like getting off the mound as much. But
best baseball card in your collection is who? Got any Ken Griffey rookie cards?
I've got a last year that he played. My dad gave it to me as his dad bought him this card when he was a kid. But I've got a Roberto Clemente, the last card he ever was on before he died.
That's cool.
Yeah, I do have that one. That's probably my coolest card. What about yours?
Probably Gale Sayers in football or Johnny Unitas. Those are probably the best two I've got. And then I've got like 28 Ken Griffey Jr. cards. I think 11 rookie cards.
Okay.
I was a big Griffey fan when I was collecting. I haven't collected in years.
Sure.
I think they're all up in my son's room somewhere, just book after book of them all. Maybe they'll be worth something someday.
Yeah.
But they're all in pretty good condition.
Get those things graded and boxed up.
I have a Louis Tiant card. Oh, it was a Cardinal that I had too. Quick Nets on Fire Region 9 update. Top 5, Stansbury blanking Cedar 6-0. If that score holds up, Cedar season will be over. Hurricane, though, middle of the fourth, leading Cottonwood right now 7-4. So the Tigers right now up by 3, a chance to maybe force a game 3 if they can hang on in game 2.
I was saying that from the bleachers on Friday. I thought Hurricane had a little bit of something for this playoff run as they've been playing some really low-scoring games. I feel like their pitching has been great, and they finally get another good pitching performance, and they're stretching this to the third game potentially against Cottonwood. So I'm happy for the Hurricane Tigers.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a 16-17 matchup in the seeding,
Sure.
so pretty fair fight. They had a
comparative.
similar season, right? Seated right there next to each other.
Yeah, absolutely. As two comparable teams, but you want to see the Region 9 team hang in there and do well, and I'd love to see them force that third game.
That's what Skyview's trying to do right now. Meeting on the mound, brought to you by Luke Udy, American Family Insurance. Kyler Walker out there to check on things with his pitcher with the infield drawn in. Daxton Mill not leaving this game. He's at 65, or Daxton Chase, excuse me. 66 pitches now for Daxton in this game. 6-2 the score here. Sparrows at second. Lofthouse is at first. Tyker Neal is at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the afternoon.
And this is a spot for Skyview to potentially trim into this lead with an extra base hit.
Tyker Neal's reached both times. If you remember, Chase struck him out, but then it got away, and he was safe down at first base, but then he was later stranded. Singled and scored back in the first.
Bobcats taking healthy leads on the base pass, as we just saw a back pick there from Pineview, trying to get the runner cheating a little bit, but he gets back. As we see, now they're looking to pick off the man at second and in safely. Now Chase looks to deliver the pitch here as Tyker Neal.
Yeah, trying to help himself out now that he's in the pitch.
Yeah, support himself here.
You feel like he's your best batter. You got 2 on, 1 out. You have a chance to win this game. You feel like Tyker Neal needs to do something big here, and he chops that one foul down the third baseline.
And he's lucky that didn't go fair, as that was a slow roller, perfect for potentially a double play ball. But rolls foul, much to the chagrin of the Panthers, as they had a beat on that play. And now Daxton Chase digs back in, looks for the sign, and he's ready. Or he's shaking off a few pitches, now ready.
Things have slowed a little bit here.
Yeah, the pace kind of slowing down a bit.
And a chopper out to second. DeWitt over to first. And they get the out there. That's a big out to get Tyker Neal. Both guys do advance, though. And now you really need a rally for Wilson here. Brayton Williams, excuse me.
And they got 2 guys in scoring position here. This is a primo opportunity. And I think Pineview knows it, as we see a little meeting there.
Got an update. Emilian Nadald of Snow Canyon wins the girls 300-meter hurdles title today up at the BYU Invitational.
Good to hear.
She's
Excellent.
just a sophomore, but she was doing big things as a freshman. She's the real deal.
Yeah.
Of course, mention those other baseball scores. Cedar trailing 6-0 in the 5th after losing 14-4 yesterday, so they're on the brink. Hurricane, though, leading 7-4, middle of the 4th inning, last report. Juan Diego beat Logan 10-0 last night in the 4A bracket. Mountain View Pacers, did you see that score? 17-16, Paulie. There's a shot. DeWitt gloves it.
Good play.
And little DeWitt coming up with a big play as he throws it over to first. And the Bobcats can't take advantage. And they don't get a run here in the 4th. We go to the middle of the 4th, 6-2. A message from our great local partners after this on the Fan Sports Network.
Remember when Down East was all scratch and dent furniture? Your go-to for dorm rooms, kids' rooms, and first homes? Well, the times have changed and Down East has changed with you. Down East is proud to offer our beautiful collection of high-quality furniture designed to elevate your space and make a statement. From stylish sofas and dining tables to cozy bedroom collections. If you're starting fresh or looking to upgrade, Down East has everything you need to create the home you'll love.
Everyone loves local sports and, of course, loves ice cream. And the best ice cream on the planet is Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Open late every day of the week with dozens of delicious flavors. So after your favorite team wins, head over to Handel's to celebrate with locations in St. George, Layton, and Woods Cross.
As a local business owner, it's important to get the word out about your business. More people equals more revenue for you. Get your business in front of over 160,000 people in southern Utah each week with St. George News. Contact St. George News today.
As multiple generation builders exclusively in southern Utah, Devin, Craig, and James Sullivan of S&S Homes were born in St. George and have been building exceptional homes since 1980. S&S Homes has 8 neighborhoods with homes for all stages of life. If you're ready to take a tour of one of our move-in ready homes, visit sshomes.info.
Hey, welcome back. Boulevard Home, bringing you high school baseball. Love our sponsors, Wilkinson's, Cache Valley Bank. Haven't got a Cache Valley Bank home run, but your financial outfitter. Mountains await, and right out of the gate to lead things off, Millen gets hit.
Yes.
Beaned,
and a free pass to first base, and it looks like they're going to pinch run for him.
Colby Richardson going to come in. And you see that for the catchers quite a bit, right? Give them a break.
Yeah.
Working hard behind the bump. And
can't even imagine to be in that stance for that long. I can't even fathom that.
Tyker Neal rocks and fires a strike there.
It's one of my biggest respect factors in sports is the catcher's stance for that long of time, and it's incredible.
High school baseball brought to you by Outdoor Living, luxury outdoor furniture. Go see their Bluff Street location. Also, game brought to you all are replays, Red Rock Real Estate, from land to luxury, redrockrealestate.com. Need some help? We've got their property management division, also their vacation rentals. So if you got family reunion coming up or friends and family coming to St. George, need a house, check out Red Rock and their property. And there's a shot through the left side and a nice piece of hitting there for Porter Campbell.
Porter Campbell came into the game with 25 hits, now up to 27, a 2-hit day for him.
Yeah.
And he's finding the barrel on that ball, and that's been quite the story as the bottom of the order today for Pineview has really produced, and produced in a big way for them.
Including Stubbs. He's got an RBI. I think he drew a bases loaded walk, if I'm not mistaken.
Lays down the bunt.
And they'll throw it over to first and let him to the bag, and that'll be out over there at first. And Richardson down to third now. Panthers with the 4-run lead. The wind has really picked up. They said it was supposed to be afternoon gusts. They were saying we could get really a big windstorm through tonight and tomorrow here in town. I was like, crap, I hope not. I got a tea time tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. Make sure it's not windy.
I'd rather play the rain than the wind, Paulie.
That's right, that Lynx style.
And that's a pop-up out there in the left. And out number 2, but he will tag and score. It's a sac fly RBI for Sylvester.
And Sylvester not only gets the run in, but gets another runner over to third base on that tag and run. So good for the Panthers to keep it moving on the base pass and the line. So another good offensive inning starting here. But it might end here as we're at 2 outs, so we need a rally stop, 2-out rally.
Jack DeWitt steps in. 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Wind's blowing across the diamond from the corner of the right field, kind of to the left field corner, and that's a rip shot by DeWitt, and that'll score another run. Panthers have hung 8 on the board. DeWitt's first RBI of the game today, but he had 2 last night.
Yeah, DeWitt's seeing the ball like a watermelon right now, just putting it to all fields, and the vision was what I'm talking about. He's seeing the ball clearly right now, clear as day, and he puts another one out into the outfield, brings in a run. Now we're looking at 8-2 Panthers, and I don't know. This offense has looked so formidable the last couple days after really kind of sputtering towards the end of the year a little bit. So good to see the Panthers get back on track in a big way in this Skyview series.
Now we got a pinch hitter. Hunt is in to hit, against the pitcher, Tyker Neal. And this is You know, you saw Cisneros kind of on that line drive he tracked down, limping a little bit. I wonder if kind of precautionary. He's 2 for 2 today, so it's not because he's not been effective. And,
behind him again.
And Hunt comes in, gets hit, and he'll trot down to first base and back to the top of the order, Nash Schroeder.
Top of the order coming up. Schroeder obviously batting around 280 this year. Had a multi-hit game last night. Getting on track a little bit and seeing the ball better. So obviously he's the go-to guy on the mound for the Panthers, but a very, very capable batter as well.
And I like the decision to rest him game 1, not start him game 2. Obviously, if you need him, he could go later this afternoon, game 3. But right now, 8-2, Panthers closing in on a 2-0 sweep in this best-of-3 series.
Yeah.
And that gives him all the way till next Friday or potentially next Saturday. You could save him for a game 2 start if you wanted to.
And it's good for Pineview because they would have had to use Schroeder in the game 3, but now you're seeing the Bobcats have to do that same plan that the Panthers would have had to do right now using their best pitcher.
Schroeder rips it, gloved by Sparrow. The throw over to the bag, they say, in time, and that'll do it for the inning, but not before the Panthers get 2 more runs on a couple more hits, and they have a 6-run lead. In our Boulevard Home Game of the Week on the Fan Sports Network. We'll be right back.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Hello? Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
What's up, sports fans? It's Blair Fry with the Fry team at Red Rock Real Estate. Let's be honest. You know what's addicting? Football. You know what else is addicting? Looking for homes or investment properties. Let the Fry team at Red Rock Real Estate coach you through your real estate addictions.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Don't miss our big anniversary sale at Patio Furniture. We're offering the biggest savings of the year. From umbrellas to sofa set to accessories, don't miss out on our anniversary sale from February 15th through the 24th. Visit our new showroom today.
Welcome back to Pineview High School. Panthers leading 8-2. And today's game brought to you by Dealer Collision Center, proud sponsor of Region 9 Baseball here on the network. From minor collision to major accidents, Dealer Collision will repair your vehicle right. Remember, you choose who fixes your car if you've been in an accident. Choose Dealer Collision. So Stubbs in the pitch. And for Stubbs, this year's ERA is 7 and hasn't seen a ton of work, 18 and a third. He's struck out 15, walked 12, giving up 19 earned runs. And they go to Stubbs on the back end of Chase with a 6-run lead. Got a fastball change and a curve. Fastball velo right there, high 70s, low 80s. And there's a shot, and it eats up Chase at first base, and it's a leadoff single.
Man.
By Wilson.
That came fast out that to right field. That was a charge put in that ball, and it just rolled out there for an easy single. And Skyview on the base pass once again today. It wasn't the same story yesterday. You know, they didn't have many runners at all on base.
No.
Today they've been active on the base pass for sure.
Hurricane, middle of the fifth, still leading Cottonwood 8-6. That's on fire. Score update. That's on fire.org. And that's going to allow Wilson to get down a second. Murdoch, a couple strikeouts. 0 for 2. Rocking that short sleeve hoodie under his jersey that Paulie loves. He's not the only one. There's a couple
Seen
Bobcats.
a couple of them, yeah.
And a swing and a Fabulous Freddy's foul ball up and out of play. Fabulous Freddy's voted best car wash, Southern Utah, best soda, best cookie, best sandwiches, 2 great locations, River Road and Bluff Street. Make it a fabulous day at Fabulous Freddy's, plus get big gas savings with every car wash. And moms, Mother's Day is coming. Your moms, your dads, your grads, they got their coupon book sale that's fired up. They will run about a month and a half. So go get 30% off those 10 packs of car wash passes.
Yeah, great deal, great gift. Everyone, you know, mom would love to keep a clean car. I know my mom does.
Cedar has scored top 6, but Stansbury's still leading 6-1. So Cedar still got some more work to do, but at least they're on the board. And a swing and a miss, and Stubbs gets an S&S mechanical strikeout there. Murdoch couldn't find it on the fastball.
And that was a good pitch. Good location as he just found the spot that couldn't get to for the Bobcat hitter there.
Well, when you come in relief, you give up that leadoff single. Nothing feels better than the bounce-back strikeout.
Yeah.
Maybe the hottest Bobcat today. Well, at least he's got the 2 RBIs on the scoreboard is Aiden Maffei.
Yeah.
He's 1 for 2. And a big cut, but can't find it.
Yeah, he took a home run cut on that one. As he was looking for, put 2 more on the board for the Bobcats, but not in time.
1 away. Wilson out there at second base, and fastball outside. Probably a little bit tougher now that the wind is picked up for the pitchers. And could we see the wind maybe be a factor on some fly balls? You probably could see a home run now to the left field line. You got to hold the one, get up in that jet stream and go.
Yeah.
Challenged him, and another Fabulous Freddy's foul ball.
And I like that. I like going after a hitter when you've got a man on base. It shows that you're not afraid of the guy on base. You're focused on the batter and trying to get him taken care of. So there's a healthy lead over there by the Bobcat on second, but
1-2 pitch. Outside. 2-2.
Trying to get him to chase a little bit there. Throw one high and outside.
By the way, Trayson Millen is now at third base with Stubbs coming in to pitch. And Chase is back over there.
Beautiful
first base.
pitch.
And another K to hang on the board. Another S&S mechanical strikeout. 2 in a row for Stubbs.
Stubbs starting to find his rhythm here, as that was a beautiful painting the inside corner, just delicately finding a spot there and getting a big swing and a miss from the Bobcats. And now 2 outs, 1 on. Chance to end this inning without any further damage.
So Sylvester is not playing defensively. Richardson has moved out to left field. And there's a line shot, and this could score a run. Oh, they're going to hold Wilson. Hey, you got 2 outs.
I thought you'd be more aggressive in that spot if you're the Bobcats. It was a good throw. It was definitely a good throw, but I would have figured they would have tried to scratch a run across the board there.
It was hit pretty hard, though, and I think that's why maybe it got out there. The wind blew it, and one hops right to Richardson, who was coming up ready to crow hop and go. But they had the stop sign up at third base. So 2 hits off Stubbs, but 2 Ks in between those 2 hits. Cash Howell at first. Wilson's down there at third. And if you're the Bobcats, you can't afford to strand any more runners if you're going to try to rally back in this game and prolong the season. Stubbs would love another K, and there's a good pitch.
What a pitch.
1-1 as he paints the outer half.
Yeah, just finding that outside corner again. And Stubbs really starting to get into a rhythm and a groove here, throwing the ball.
Summer training coming. If you don't have plans for your young athletes, go to Intermountain Sports Performance. Check out all their training packages this summer. There's a pop-up off the bat, and no problem for DeWitt, and that'll do it for the inning as Daniels pops up to second base. And no runs, 2 hits, couple Ks, and still, at the end of the day, Panthers looking to sweep here, up 8-2 when we come back on the Wilkinson scoreboard and the Fan Sports Network.
Everyone loves local sports and, of course, loves ice cream. And the best ice cream on the planet is Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Open late every day of the week with dozens of delicious flavors. So after your favorite team wins, head over to Handel's to celebrate with locations in St. George, Layton, and Woods Cross.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Hey, it's Sheldon Demke. Check out the latest episode of What's on the Menu, a behind-the-scenes tour of local restaurants. We'll see some of their favorite dishes and get an inside look on how these dishes are prepared. Check out this week's episode at stgeorgenews.com and click the shows on the menu tab.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, here to Pineview High School. Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff on the Fan Sports Network. Coming at you tonight. Well, this afternoon on the fansportsnetwork.com, our YouTube channel, KSLSports.com. Glad you're with us. And 8-2 our score. You know, if you're the Panthers, you go get 4 here, this game would be over. I'm sure they would take that and preserve some innings.
Yeah, that's right. Keep some of those pitches off those arms.
Won't be as easy off Tyker Neal, though. This kid's an athlete. And he rocks and fires. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. Neal's thrown 31 pitches so far. And he's been around the zone. 20 for strikes.
Looks like he's going to get a
strikeout.
Yeah. S&S mechanical strikeout there as he powers by
Chase,
and what a strike and what a throw, what a pitch there. As Tyker Neal really has been the reason that this game didn't end early, I believe, is because he's come in and provided some really good pitching for the Bobcats.
Going right back to work against Shakespeare. Shakespeare's going to lift this one, going up into the wind and going to get to the track and stay in the park. It's just a long out there. Just missed hitting his 5th home run of the season.
Had one yesterday, thought that one had a chance as it was flying, but just got knocked down a little bit by the wind. Keeps it in the ballpark and keeps the Bobcats with a clinging to a thread of a chance here. Just that little thread left of hope as they can hope to keep the Panthers off the bases this inning and have a big inning next one and try and get this game into a more likely outcome to come back.
Tonight's game brought to you by Finley Subaru, and ducking was Millen out of the way, and it does not hit him.
Seen a few of those from both pitchers for the Bobcats today. A lot of pitches over the head of the Pineview batters.
And ball 2 outside. Finley Subaru will pick our star of the game. Go see. You like that EV, the Solterra? They got some great deals on the Solterra right now. Plus, of course, the Crosstrek, the Forester.
Yeah, just picked up a Forester.
You like
myself.
your Forester?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I really do.
And Millen is aboard. Draws a 4-pitch walk.
Free pass given, but 2 outs. So hopefully Tiger Neal, for the Bobcats' sake, can work his way out of this one without any further damage.
Campbell, though, 2 for 2 with the walk ball. He's had a nice day today.
Yeah, really good day.
Got an RBI, a run scored, and the freshman, such a promising start to his prep career, to say the least.
Absolutely.
And he popped him up. This one's going to be a little bit out there in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle, and it's going to drop. That is a dirty bomb, and that one somehow finds green grass, and now runners are on the corners for the Panthers here in the 5th.
Just fell right in the spot that no one could get to. 3 outfield, or the shortstop and 2 outfielders converging on the ball and just not able to find it. And that's going to lead to another dangerous offensive inning for the Panthers as they look to add on here.
Yeah, and the wind, maybe a little bit of a factor all of a sudden out there. And it's kind of let up just a little bit. And Tiger Neal rocks, fires, and this one hit down the left field. He's got a beat on it. He'll make the catch for out number 3. So no runs, 1 hit, and they do leave 1 on base, and we go out there to the 6th. Still a 6-run lead for the Panthers on the Wilkinson's scoreboard on the Fan Sports Network. Be right back.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Stop in and see what's new at Wilkinson's House of Lighting, a proud sponsor of Region 10 Athletics.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee, anytime is a good time to sip and smile. Scooter's Coffee, open 7 days a week.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
We are Utah's financial outfitter, and we're here when it's time for your business to climb higher. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
Brad Sparrow to lead things off here in the top of the 6th inning for the Bobcats, who are running out of time to rally, down 8-2 here at Pineview High School in this regional 4A first round pod series. Wind continues to gust up to maybe 15 plus miles an hour. You can start to see the netting starting to move. There's a comebacker right to the pitcher, and Stubbs is going to go jog it over, underhand and toss it over there to Chase for out number 1.
Stubbs has made quick work of almost every batter he's faced. He's been really impressive on the mound and just mowing through Bobcats and making the chances of a comeback less and less probable.
Panthers 5 outs away from advancing on. Park City awaits the winner of this matchup. If you tuned in late, Panthers got 3 in the first, 3 more in the second, and then added 2 more in the fourth. The only 2 runs of the game came in the top of the first inning. 2 RBI hit by Aiden McPhee for the Bobcats, 8-2. Of course, last night, 11-0. Brilliant performance by sophomore pitcher Tristan. Just dialed in, gave up just 2 hits, got the shutout.
Yeah.
Joined us in the post-game show last night.
It was really good last night. Really pitched a gem of a game.
Yep.
And had great defense behind him, too.
Yeah, no errors.
No errors.
Chopper to third. The throw into the wind, elevated the tag in time. Good play by Chase over there at first to get out number 2.
Yeah, that was an athletic play. We've seen a couple throws drag the first baseman off the bag from the Panthers, but made the athletic play there to get the out and get 2 on the board. 2 outs now. And this is another makings of another quick inning for Stubbs. Tiger Neal, the best batter on the Bobcats, steps in. Ball 1 comes high from Stubbs. Tiger Neal batting a crisp .340 on the season, or .333, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's a dude. He's a dude.
And he's a gamer because he was called upon to pitch today when probably didn't think he was going to.
Yeah, they probably wanted to save him if they could for a game 3 star, but they just couldn't wait any longer once they got down by 6 runs.
Yeah.
Since he's came in, though, he's done a nice job, no question.
Yeah, he's cleaned it up.
Give up 2 runs so far. Outside. 3-1 the count.
Foul back. Yes. Stubbs starting to have his first battle of this inning. The other 2 outs real fast, quick outs.
Yeah, well, Tiger Neal, he's obviously the numbers back up. He's a good hitter.
Yeah, he is.
And got him, though. Fooled him on the off-speed pitch. Swing and a miss, an S&S mechanical strikeout. Stubbs has another one on the board. And that'll do it for the 6th. The Panthers, they'll go try to rattle the bats. And now just 3 defensive outs away from moving on in the 4A State Baseball Playoffs. Stay with us on the Fan Sports Network. Panthers up on the Wilkinson scoreboard, 8-2.
Discover elegance at the Awning Company. Join us at the St. George Parade of Homes this week. See our exquisite awnings featured in select homes. Elevate your outdoor space with us. Call for a free quote today.
Indulge in luxury at outdoor living. Join us at the St. George Parade of Homes this week. Discover our exquisite patio furniture showcased in select homes. Elevate your outdoor living space with us. Visit our showroom today.
Hi, I'm Jermaine O'Jegman from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
Remember when Down East was all scratch and dent furniture? Your go-to for dorm rooms, kids' rooms, and first homes? Well, the times have changed and Down East has changed with you. Down East is proud to offer our beautiful collection of high-quality furniture designed to elevate your space and make a statement. From stylish sofas and dining tables to cozy bedroom collections. If you're starting fresh or looking to upgrade,
Bottom of the 6th inning, and Trayson Millen will lead off here in the bottom half of the 6th, and first pitch swinging right out there to center field, and a quick out, number 1 for Tyker Neal. Like the pitch, jumped on it.
Yeah, and Tyker's been aggressive early in the counts, working in some different pitches and trying to find spots in the zone that'll get pop-ups and ground balls. I thought he's been a technician with that, and not many strikeouts, but
Jack DeWitt, rip shot, and that's going to get through the left side for a sharply hit single. And I'll tell you what, Jack's heating up at the plate in this series.
Should probably have at least 2 hits, maybe 3 today, as he's really seeing the ball well right now. And another man on base for the Panthers, and another chance to keep the line moving and add some more runs on the board.
DeWitt 2 for 3 in this game this afternoon. We got a pinch hitter, Paul.
Looks like, can't get a number right now, but number 17 for the Panthers.
Bradshaw
stepped into the box.
So Bradshaw getting an AB here. This is Cisneros' spot. He was 2 for 2, but was kind of limping on a line catch out in left field. They pinch hit him. They're now pinch hitting for the pinch hitter here. Let's see, it was Hunt that got the last at-bat in this spot. Now Bradshaw getting a chance to get a knock, and he does. It's looped down the line past the third baseman. That's a fair baseball, and that's going to be into the coffin corner. They're going to score the runner from first base. It's going to be an RBI double for Bradshaw.
And what an opportunity grabbed there by Bradshaw. Gets an at-bat, a pinch hit AB, and he comes in and delivers one of the best hits of the game into the deep coffin corner, like you said, there in left field, and nowhere for the outfielder to get that ball in time. No shot, as that was an easy bring him all the way around from first kind of hit.
And back to the top of the order, Nash Schroeder. Nash officially 0 for 2 with a couple walks. Both times he was walked, back in the first and in the second he scored.
Yeah.
So he's looking for his first hit of the game, and that's called strike. 9-2 Panthers lead. Schroeder and Shakespeare, the only 2 Panther starters without a hit in this game, but both have done some very productive things. Schroeder going to pop that one up, and Lofthouse gives a look, but it's going to get onto the net even behind home plate. Again, coming up, the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. We'll hand out some awards, get you a final look at all of the Down East furniture statistics. Get you some updates on some of the other games and what the bracket could look like next week. Of course, the top 8 seeds, including 4 Region 9 teams, all have byes this weekend. Dixie, the 1 seed. Snow Canyon, the 2 seed. Desert Hills, the 4 seed, and then you've got Crimson, the 2-time state champs, looking to defend and go for the 3-peat. They're the 7 seed in the 4A bracket.
A sneaky 7 seed at that.
Timpanogos is the 3 seed.
Yeah. One of the better teams up north, Bear River as
Bear
well.
River's the 5, yep.
And that's a great hit there.
And that's going to score another run. Nash Schroeder has his first hit of the game. It's an RBI double.
2 doubles back-to-back there for the Panthers as they're just starting to find the power stroke again, and puts one out in the outfield, clears the bases, and now it is 10-2 here at Pineview.
Yeah, and the winning run is at the plate in Daxton Chase. Because you start looking at the 10 after 5 mercy rule. That happened last night.
Yeah.
11-0 after 5.
Made it into the 6th today.
Yeah, you got to give the Bobcats a little bit of credit.
A lot of fight today from the Bobcats.
And this one is lifted into center field. Hit pretty well. The wind is going to get it, and it's going to fool the center fielder. 1 run will score, and that is Schroeder. And it's going to be an RBI double. The doubles are out at the field at Pineview this afternoon.
That's right. 3 doubles in a row now. Just one after another. And now Pineview Panthers are 1 run away with that runner on second base from ending this game and ending this 3-game series and moving on in the 4A state playoffs.
Wow.
Pretty big at bat here.
And they have just started to tee off on Tyker Neal. DeWitt a single. Bradshaw pinch hit double. And then a double by Schroeder, and then Daxton Chase with a double there. And now Shakespeare, could he make it 4 doubles in a row, or does he want to go long ball here and just walk it off and end it after 5?
That was a healthy cut, as I like to say there, from Shakespeare, as he was trying to end this one right now, like you were talking about. But
good speed with Schroeder at second. So
yeah. Put one in the outfield, and this game might as well be over.
Yep. And outside it gets away. Schroeder's going to get safely down to third base on a wild pitch by Tyker Neal. Well, it'll be interesting to see how that Park City and Pineview series shakes out next weekend. If the Panthers go on to win this game, which they're looking very good to do so. This has popped up, and this is a little bit of trouble, but it's caught. The wind is causing a little bit of havoc, and Shakespeare couldn't get a piece of that. And now Kyson Millen will have a chance to end this thing with Schroeder over at third. Schroeder could try to dart home on a wild pitch or pass ball, too.
We've seen a few of those today. That's right. So not out of the realm of possibility, but I think.
Excuse me, Daxton Chase is at third. Schroeder's already scored.
This is not a. I could see a hit here, though. Just one into the outfield.
Millen doubled. Had picked up 2 ribbies. Got a sac fly, his 3rd RBI of the game in the 2nd inning. Walked and scored in the 4th. And walked and was stranded in the 5th. So he's officially 1 for 1 is all after all of that, Paulie.
Seeing the ball really well from what that breakdown tells me, is he hasn't really.
And that gets away. And here comes Chase. And that will be out at home plate. And man, oh man, that was close. I want to see that one more time if we have it on our Red Rock Real Estate replay. Take a look. I think he might have snuck in there safe. That is so close.
Very close.
Well, that'll do it. 11-2. We're going to go play 7. Panthers 3 defensive outs away from a win here at home and moving on to the 4A State baseball playoffs. They get 3 more runs in the 6th inning. It was a double parade. RBIs by Bradshaw, Nash Schroeder, and Daxton Chase. We'll be back right after this message from our great local sponsors.
When it comes to your child's teeth, Dr. Cody and his experienced staff at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry are game changers. So when it comes to checkups,
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
The Fan Sports Network is your home for local sports. Catch The Drive with Devin Dixon from 7 to 9, and From the Bleachers with Caden Formaster and Mark Musgrave from 4 to 6. Plus, Utah Tech and high school sports live on the radio and streaming on thefansportsnetwork.com.
We give you the green light. 4 Seasons Auto Sales. Hook you up with some wheels. Drive on out of here. We give you the green light. Buy here, pay here. You can apply online. Now it's time to ride.
Hey, Region 9 sports fans. This is Matt Hickman with Academy Mortgage, a proud sponsor of Region 9 football. I would be honored to help you with your next mortgage, whether it's purchasing a home, building, or refinancing. Hey, I'm wide open. Let's connect for a touchdown.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
When it comes to your child's teeth, Dr. Cody and his experienced staff at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry are game changers. So when it comes to checkups, a toothache, or any problem with
And welcome back, everybody. We go to the top of the 7th. Last chance in the game and maybe in the season here for the Bobcats. And they're chasing 9 to tie. And the 2, 3, 4 hitters, Braden Williams, then Wilson, then Murdoch, 2 up here. And the first pitch fouled off. Williams 0 for 3 in this game. Stubbs has done a nice job in relief of Chase. 27 pitches thrown so far. Update, Hurricane into the 6th, leading Cottonwood 8-7. So they're trying to keep their season alive right now and force a game 3. See if the Tigers, who drew the 17 seed in the 4A bracket, can hold on to that lead late in the game. Last report we had, Cedar was on the board, but was still trailing at Stansbury 6-1. That game might have went final. We'll check on that in just a second. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And swing and a miss. Got him. There's a K hanging on the board, an S&S mechanical strikeout. And that is the 4th already in relief for Stubbs.
Yeah, Stubbs has been really efficient and working through these batters.
Cedar has tied it up 6-6, but Stansbury can try to walk it off in the 7th. But they are tied right now. So Cedar has got a chance to force extra innings. So gutsy effort for Coach Nelson, Brad Nelson and the Reds. So you're seeing some fight out of Region 9 today.
Yeah. Nobody wants to go home, man. No one wants to go home.
Those are 2 teams that only won 1 region game this year in a loaded region. And there's a strike, evening up the count at 1-1. Stubbs, the right-handed pitch, and outside, 2-1. Again, we'll have the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show, hand out all our awards. Appreciate all our great sponsors. Go get some fun in tonight. Go to the rink. Go get you some Handel's homemade ice cream. And then maybe check out the City of St. George Recreation summer series for kids. The whole month of June, they've got a different sport each week for one low price. Keep your kids active this summer. And a diving catch not made out in right field by Porter Campbell. And Wilson's going to get down to second with a double.
And that was just staying alive, waiting for the right pitch, and then finding it and barreling it up and getting into the outfield. And now the Bobcats have a runner in scoring position and threatening to get a run here. Obviously the comeback a little more far-fetched of an idea, but chip away, and see what happens.
Murdoch is 0 for 3. He struck out all 3 times.
Yeah.
So you could look at it either way. He's due, but that's how the Bobcat fans probably look at it. Like, man, let's get this kid barrel one up. He fights that one out of play. Stubbs wants to keep the Ks going. He's already got 4 Ks since he came in and faced, his 8th batter? And checks his swing. That stays up in the K zone. 1-1 the count.
Stubbs been super aggressive and efficient. A great combination working through these batters. And this could be his last here if he gets the location on these pitches that he wants.
And that's chopper, and that's going to be foul. And everybody's kind of resetting here. 1-2 the count. Murdoch trying to follow up that Wilson double and make something happen here for the Bobcats. Big hill to climb with 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. And that one stays high. I was trying to think. Oh, and he got him. Stubbs saying, "Hey, he kind of leaned in over the plate." And the home plate umpire not really paying any attention to it. And so now runners on first and second with 1 out. Can we see that one more time? Did we get that one? We didn't get that one. I couldn't tell. He definitely didn't make an attempt to get out of the way, but I couldn't tell live if he did lean in or not. Stubbs thought so. And we play on. A lot of times they will say, "No, stay put" on a play like that, but not that time. It's 11-2. A chopper to third, and that's going to be a foul ball by an inch. Oh, that was close.
That looked fair to me. That was really, really close.
Take another look. Let's see. Was it fair, Paulie? Was it foul? The home plate umpire had a better line than we had. You see this. He rips it, but it's just right down the chalk line.
It's close.
Couldn't tell. Couldn't tell. 0-1 the count. We're going to have a lot of awards to hand out coming up in our Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. Paulie's already taken notes. Who will be the Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game recipient? Star of the Game, Finley Subaru Star of the Game. Defensive Play of the Game brought to you by Mountain Land Supply. And our Jersey Mike Sub of the Game. And Stubbs has got a really good case for that.
I think, yeah, he's the leading candidate right now.
Yep. Coming in on the back end to try to close this game out. Certainly not a save situation with the Panthers up 11-2. And a swing, and that one's hit into center field. Shakespeare's got a beat on it, and he grabs it for out number 2. And the Panthers 1 out of the way with 3-game series at Park City awaiting. It'll be next Friday, game 1, game 2 Saturday, and game 3 Saturday afternoon if necessary. We'll announce our broadcast plans for next week. It's going to be busy. This week, the only game in Washington County, high school 4A baseball playoffs, is this one. Hurricane and Cedar are out of town. But next weekend, you're going to have 4 home site games. The ball fields will be hopping at Crimson, Snow Canyon, Dixie, and Desert Hills. Swinging and a miss. The Bobcats are down to their final 2 strikes on the season.
Fighting to stay alive here and extend the season just one more pitch. That's what you got to do as the Bobcats here, but time is dwindling and the outs are dwindling.
Stubbs fooled him again. Fastball tailing away from the left-handed batter. Strike 2. And this is actually a pinch hitter, Vickers, left-handed batter. Trying to keep the Bobcat season going. Got to put this one in play. Stubbs wants a K to end it right here. 0-2 pitch, and he takes for ball 1. Good location, though. Vickers see if he'll chase that one, and he did not. Stubbs, take a little look. Schroeder's not even dancing over there, though. And a swing and a slow roller out to second. DeWitt grabs it. The throw to first. They're moving on. The Pineview Panthers sweep the Skyview Bobcats. 11-2 the win. And they are going to be matched up with the 6th seed Park City Miners next weekend in the Super Regionals.
Yeah, can't wait for that matchup with the Miners. They just showed a complete game today, the Panthers did. From the mound, from the batter's box, they had it all dialed in, and they come out victorious in this 3-game set, sweep it 11-2 today, and they're moving on, like you said. Can't wait for the next round.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll clean it all up for you. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. Hopefully, maybe get some comments from the coach of the Panthers or a player, and we'll hand out some awards, get a final box score on this one. It's a wrap, 11-2 the final on the Wilkinson scoreboard. Panthers moving on in the 4A playoffs.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Stop in and see what's new at Wilkinson's House of Lighting, a proud sponsor of Region 10 Athletics.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Oh, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Here at Custom Lighting Solutions, we provide the perfect answer to lighting your home and property.
No matter the occasion, you can trust our product to make your house fun and beautiful.
The Fan Sports Network is your home for local sports. Catch The Drive with Devin Dixon from 7 to 9, and From the Bleachers with Caden Formaster and Mark Musgrave from 4 to 6. Plus, Utah Tech and high school sports live on the radio and streaming on the fansportsnetwork.com.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 11 years of local experience, a staff of over 25 employees, and a 4.9 Google rating. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
Discover elegance at the Awning Company. Join us at the St. George Parade of Homes this week. See our exquisite awnings featured in select homes. Elevate your outdoor space with us. Call for a free quote today.
All right, welcome back. It's a final as we officially enter into the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. Dr. Cody and staff do such a great job. See why so many parents choose Johnson Pediatric Dentistry for your kids' dental needs. The cleaning, the exam, the x-rays, that new patient special, always just $79. And you can get on over there to 2 Southern Utah locations. Paul, just your thoughts. I mean, pretty cruise control, pretty much the script. And probably about what most the Panther fans were hoping and expecting in this one as they take care of the Bobcats in 11-0 last night and 11-2 today.
Yeah, it just showed which team they were cut above the Bobcats, and they just executed so well today and yesterday. But on today, I mean, it was a great pitching performance, and then the timely hitting was there. They just got hits every single time there was runners in scoring position. It seemed like the Panthers were getting a hit. So I was really impressed with their offense and then specifically the pitching performance and the defense behind the pitching. It was really just a complete all-around effort from the Panthers.
All right, let's take a look at some of the box score and the final Down East Furniture stats. As we do so, Paulie, stop me if you want to hand out some awards along the way. The final line score in this one, 11 runs on 15 hits, 2 errors for Pineview, 2 runs on 6 hits, and no errors in this game for Skyview. Nash Schroeder 1 for 3 with an RBI, 3 runs scored. Chase 2 for 5 with an RBI. Millen 1 for 1 with 3 RBIs because he had that sac fly. How about the freshman Campbell, 3 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI. You also had Stubbs go 1 for 3 with an RBI. Sylvester goes 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. DeWitt goes 3 for 4. Jack really seeing the ball nicely in this 2-game series, and he picked up an RBI and a run scored as well. Cash Cisneros goes 2 for 2. Hopefully he's not too banged up after leaving the game and getting pinch hit for. Daxton Chase goes 4 innings, a 3-hit, 2-run baseball, 1 earned. Walked 2, struck out 4. And then Stubbs comes in the last 3 innings, gives up 3 hits, no runs, and he didn't give up a walk and 4 S&S mechanical strikeouts. I think he's our Jersey Mike sub of the game, is Stubbs in relief.
100%. He just came in and really stabilized it after there was a little bit of some hits and some walks for the Bobcats, and then Stubbs came in and really just dialed it in and closed the door on the Bobcats.
You look at our Findlay Subaru star of the game. Findlay Subaru, go see the all-star lineup on the savings side of the freeway. DeWitt or Campbell or Coe, they combined for 6 hits in 7 at-bats. And these guys are both underclassmen. Campbell's just a freshman.
Yeah, I'd go Porter Campbell here. I think that came into the game with 25 hits, left it with 28. That's a pretty good day at the office for a freshman. I'm going to go with him.
All right, your Findlay Subaru star of the game. We go with the freshman, Porter Campbell. What a bright future this kid has, and the future is now. They need him, and he's producing in a big, big way.
Absolutely.
See if he can keep that rolling next week. In the bottom of the order in general, I mean, you look at that, at what Stubbs, Sylvester, DeWitt, and Cisneros did, 10 hits if you include Campbell. So you've got the 1, 2, 3, 4 hitters, but 10 hits come 5 through 9 in the lineup. That's good stuff.
That is pretty electric.
And actually 11 because the pinch hit by Bradshaw. It was one of those doubles. That whole sequence was just so fun for the Panthers. Double after double after double, RBI, RBI.
Yeah.
That whole sequence, can we make that whole thing our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker plays of the game?
I would say that that's a good candidate.
It was DeWitt that led off with a single.
Then
Bradshaw doubled in an RBI. Schroeder doubled in another RBI. And then Daxton Chase did it as well. That whole sequence, that's your Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker plays of the game. Mountainland defensive play of the game. What resonates with you?
Maybe that caught stealing that Milne threw out there, and maybe the second, third inning. I don't remember the exact inning, but it seemed as if there was a couple caught stealings, and the one early in the game was the most impressive. So I'll probably go with that play. I always love when a catcher throws out a guy at second. Just love the energy behind that kind of play. So.
All right, let's go with that. Featuring Bryant, Mountainland Supply, your home in southern Utah. Big stuff, good innings. They saved Schroeder's arm, gave him some extra rest. You know, he got roughed up last week against Desert Hills, and he pitched a lot of innings this year. So maybe you're going to have 100% Nash Schroeder next week, and you went into Kyler Walker and the Panthers have to be feeling good after this sweep of the Bobcats.
Absolutely. They got to be feeling golden after the 2-game sweep, and now they're on to the next round in Park City in the minors. So that's what they got to focus on, and we'll be ready for it on the Fan Sports Network.
All right, that's going to do it for our Johnson Pediatric Dentistry postgame show. For Gavin, our producer, for our entire crew, Paul Ratliff, Devin Dixon, saying we'll see you next weekend for more 4A State baseball action right here on your home, the Fan Sports Network. Tune in Monday, morning show, The Drive. Connor and I will be in 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., and then Caden and Paulie, you guys will be in 4 to 6 tomorrow afternoon. We'll have lots more. We'll update the brackets. Obviously, a big weekend in sports to talk about. We'll see if the Knights are moving on into the second round. We'll see who's doing what in the NBA playoffs. We'll have the Kentucky Derby, the NASCAR, the PGA Tour, all that. Monday's always fun to talk sports right here on the Fan Sports Network. Until then, have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you next time. Panthers win it. Moving on to play Park City next Friday in the Super Regionals. They beat and knock out the Skyview Bobcats by a final score of